Hey everybody, Deplorable Bobby here, and this is the way I see it. 2 silver bars given away in the month of May for a subscriber who leaves a comment. I want to thank my subscribers, and I want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Please leave a like on this video. The more likes I get, the more it is put out there for other people to see. So anyway, I'm going to do a real quick video. I hope you like my backdrop. I got my flags. You can look. It goes all the way around the room. Pretty good. So anyway, that was a good investment. I want to thank my subscribers for sending me the money to buy those things. Anyway, 2 people in Chicago have been arrested and charged in connection with the death of a 19-year-old pregnant woman who was strangled before her baby was ripped literally from her womb. Clarissa Figueroa and her 24-year-old daughter Desiree face murder charges in the death of Marlene Lopez. You know, Marlene went to those people's home because he saw an advertisement on Facebook that said they had free clothes for a baby boy, and she happened to be pregnant with a baby boy. So she went to the home to get clothes for her child. Desiree Figueroa pretended to be the baby's mother and admitted to helping the mother strangle Marlene with a coaxial cable. The baby was then cut from the mother's womb. The baby was in grave danger, not expected to live. Marlene's body was found more than 3 weeks after she was last seen. The same day Marlene went missing, paramedics were called to Figueroa's home. When paramedics arrived, the baby was not breathing and was blue. All attempts to resuscitate the infant child failed. Figueroa was examined in the ER, and doctors found no indication that she had given birth, as she had told paramedics. These 2 devils preyed on an innocent mother who only wanted clothes for her child that was fixing to be born. She was murdered for her baby. And both she and her baby died a senseless death because these 2 would-be baby thieves destroyed them, killed them, ended their lives. How sick must they be to do this evil on a pregnant woman and her innocent child? It was a needless death, and the death penalty is too good for these 2 demons. Friends, just stop for a moment and think about it. Think about what these women did to this young mother. How horrific was her last breath as her baby was cut from her belly. I ask you, how can this be in our society, people? How can this be? How can we be so evil to rip a baby from a pregnant woman's belly? The answer is simply this. We have become a godless society. We don't care about human life anymore. We've been desensitized to the horrors of death of preborn children. We need to stop. We need to stop what we're thinking about, what we're doing, and we need to see the truth. And the truth is, babies are dying every day, and we stick our head in the sand, and we do nothing, we say nothing. Shame on us, people. Shame on us. Some people are so evil that ripping a baby from a mother's womb is nothing to worry about. But I say it's more than something to worry about. It's everything to worry about. We must end the senseless killing of our preborns, no matter in the womb or out of the womb. These senseless killings have to stop. And I'm going to tell you right now, people, these 2 women did nothing more than any abortion doctor would have done. It all came out to the same thing. The baby was ripped from her womb, and the baby died. Just like in an abortion, but this time the mother died as well. I strive to bring you these horrific stories just so you can be aware of the dreadful plight of a child simply wanting to be born and to take their first breath. Can you imagine taking that first breath of air as a newborn child? People, it's beautiful just to think about. But how can we as a society deprive these children of that first breath of fresh air? You know, the infant's first cry is a cry for life. And only a devil demon from hell would ignore a baby's cry. But yet these abortionists, they want to take these babies out of the womb before they can cry. But let me tell you something, people. These babies in the womb who are aborted in these late-term abortions and probably second and first trimester, they feel pain. They know they're being ripped apart. And if they could, they would cry to God to please in their suffering. People, we have abortion doctors and Planned Parenthood to thank for this. This all started back in 1939 with Margaret Sanger. She wanted to eradicate the Negro race. That's her words, not mine. But it's changed from just eradicating the Negro race into eradicating our children everywhere. And people, it wasn't right in the beginning to eradicate the Negro race, the Hispanic race, or any other race. It was wrong in the very beginning. Planned Parenthood started wrong, and it's been wrong since the very beginning. In 1973, you had Roe versus Wade, and what was that supposed to do? And I just knocked my phone off the table. But anyway, what were they supposed to do? Tell me, people. Roe versus Wade came in, and the liberals jumped on the bandwagon, and there was nothing left. Nothing left for a pro-lifer to say or do, because they had it all sewed up. And they still have it all sewed up. People, 800,000 babies are aborted every year. We've got to stop the senseless killing of our preborn babies. I don't care if they're white, black, Hispanic, or other. I am pro-life. And because I'm pro-life for every child in the womb. You can't call me a racist. No matter what I do, you can't call me a racist, because I pray for the lives of every unborn child. You may think that I'm a racist. You may think that I am this and that. But I'm going to tell you, people, you can't be a racist and be pro-life. I have nothing against any race. I did my time in the military service, and I learned how to get along with all kinds of people. And people are people, no matter their color, their race, or their creed. But I'll tell you one thing. Killing our children is unacceptable, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, and no matter your walk of life. I don't care what you've learned in church. I don't care what you've been taught by your parents. People, killing babies is wrong. Simply wrong. And people, sometime the end's going to come, and God's going to be fed up with this murder of our children. He's going to call us all home. And when He does, woe be unto those who harmed His little children. People, I'm Deplorable Bobby. I didn't mean to go so long. Pray for our children. Pray for each other. Together we can make this happen. Let's save our children. People, I'm Deplorable Bobby. This is the way I see it. I'll talk to you later.